So guys, jumping into it, basically what we're going to be going into in this video is, have you ever wondered how to find the best stocks in a sector? For instance, you say, man, technology is doing really well right now, or financials, energy, real estate, whatever sector is performing really well right now. How do I find the top stocks in that sector? And some people may go to screeners, may go to results, may search on Google, best stocks in the energy sector. And it's kind of hard to find those best stocks, the best stocks in a single sector. And so I wanted to show you a little secret hack that I found through my areas of research and doing stuff to find the best stocks in a sector. So for instance, we're going to assume right now that, let's say we think the financial sector is doing really well and we think it's going to continue to do well. So what are we going to do? We're going to go to Google and we're going to type in the top financial ETF. So what is an ETF? An ETF is an exchange traded fund, meaning that it is a tradable asset that we can buy and sell that tracks a bunch of financial stocks. So a financial ETF or a financial sector ETF will track all the top financial investments to understand and get an overview of the financial market. So if we want to find the top stocks in a sector, then we're going to pull up that sector ETF. So again, I'm going to type in Google like I did right now, top financial ETFs. I'm going to scroll down here, and one of the best websites for ETFs is etfdb.com. And so I'm going to click here. It says the top 34 financial equity ETFs. And so when I come in here, it's going to give me a list of the top 34. Now again, we're just going to play off the first one, which is XLF, which is the Financial Select Sector Spider Fund. This is probably one of the most active ones. As you can see here, the volume is in roughly 61 million average volume. And why is volume important? Well, because if people aren't trading it, then it's not important to them. And you want to find stocks and ETFs that are as important to people because, again, the stock market is all about psychology. So I'm going to click here on XLF, which is one of the top financial ETFs. And if I scroll down here, I can get a look at what this ETF is. But really, what I want to do is I want to come here to the holding section. I want to see what stocks are in this ETF. And when I do that, I can see the top 15 holdings of this ETF. So what did I do? On a high-level overview, I knew that the financial sector would do well. I then branched down to finding the best financial ETF. Then I went into the top holdings, and now I have a list of the top stocks in that ETF, or the top financial stocks. Just like that, I was able to drill into the top 15 financial stocks I should look at when I think the financial sector is doing well. And again, I can do that for every single sector: the energy, the real estate, technology, telecom, consumer discretionary, consumer staples. All these areas I can look into just by looking up an ETF, going to the top holdings, and then looking there. So for the top 15 holdings of XLF, which is the financial sector, I can see here that we see Berkshire Hathaway, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citigroup, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, BlackRock, Charles Schwab, American Express, S&P Global, Trust Financial, US Bank Corp, PNC Financial, and CME Group. So again, those are all the top holdings of this ETF. So what do we do after that? Well, we now have a list of stocks that we can look into. So if we're looking to invest in one of these stocks, we now have our list, and now we can take that list and go into it further and start to analyze each stock. So if I click on JP Morgan, I can now go into JP Morgan and start seeing what's more about it. And again, you probably want to do that on your own broker or tradingview.com, or shameless plug, the Impeccable Stock software. Anyways, now that I kind of showed you the secret hack that's going to allow you to easily find the top holdings or the top stocks of any sector, which is very easy, and this is something that everyone should be taking advantage of, I want to show you a simple way to do it in the software. All right, so if you have the Impeccable Stock software, you can do this by going to Research Overload. If you don't, you can click the link below in the description and start your 14-day free trial. But basically, when you come here to the Research Overload section in the sector analysis section, what it does is it lays out each sector of the market. It tells you if it's a buy, a hold, or whatever, which basically means, okay, this stock just changed from neutral, which means okay, to a buy, awesome. And so we know that, okay, so the energy sector will be doing well right now. And since the energy sector is doing well, what are the top holdings? So I can see here, it lays out the top holdings for it right here for every single sector, so I don't have to do a lot of research. It lays it out, everything I need to do right here. So if you want to find the top stocks for any sector, click the link below, start your 14-day free trial of the Impeccable Stocks software, and you can have all the stocks for the sector as well as what the percentage makes up of that ETF. And then if you want, you can click on that and it gives you a game plan for that stock. So for instance, clicking on XOM for the energy sector, it tells me the exact game plan I can do for that stock. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this secret hack on how to find the top stocks in any sector, make sure you smash that subscribe button and the thumbs up button. I'm bringing weekly content to help you find some amazing stocks and profit in the market. All right, guys, thank you so much and see you next time.